everyone, welcome back to another exciting tutorial of Java programming. In this video, we will be continuing our object-oriented programming course and we will be dive deeper into the basic and most important fundamental concept of Java programming, which is access modifiers. So we have four basic main type of access modifiers in Java programming, which is public, private, protected, and default. So we will be learning about these modifiers and how these modifiers are important. So without further delay, let's jump into the video. Our first modifier is a public modifier. What this modifier does: if your modifier is public, that your code is accessible to any other class. If you are using public modifier for your methods and for your attributes, your attribute, method, or variable, whatever you have described, is accessible from any class, no matter it's from the same package, no matter it's from the another package.
Practical example of public modifier in which I have contained two classes. One class is contained my variable and second class contained my main method, in which I am printing my variable on my screen. So let's see if it's working. Here you go. By using this modifier, we can print.
What is private modifier? A private modifier is a modifier in which the code is only accessible in the same package or the same class, not even the package, in the same class. Like if you are initializing or making any variable, so you can access this variable on the same class. On the other class, this variable will not be accessible.
Here comes the example of private modifier. I have initialized my variable private so that I cannot access them from the another class. I need to make the one class and the main method in my same class because the another class will not be accessible. Here you go.
A default modifier is a modifier in which, when you do not mention anything, when you do not specify anything, that you want to do your attribute public, private, or whatever. So if you're not writing anything, it's gonna be default, and default is only accessible in the same package. Okay, you can access this from the other classes, but you cannot access this from the other package. So if you're in the same package, you're making multiple classes, you can easily access this default attribute.
So here comes the example of default. I haven't mentioned any modifier here, so it is by default public and I can access this from any other class. So here I am accessing from the same class, but you can access this from the any other class. Make sure the class is in the same package.
Let's jump on our fourth and the last modifier, which is protected modifier. We have protected modifier in object-oriented programming in Java, in which the code is only accessible in the same class or the subclass. What are the subclass? The subclass use the concept of inheritance. So we will be learning about it later on. But now, if you want to protect your data, if you want to protect your method, you can use this protected modifier so that you can easily access this from the subclasses or the same class.
Here comes the example of protected modifier. I have initialized my variable protected, made a new class which is extending my main class using the concept of inheritance, and here I can easily access my variables in the main class.
So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you have learned everything about the modifiers, and if you have any query, you can ask me on the comment below and follow me on my Instagram, and we will be continuing our course in the coming videos. Stay tuned for that. Till then, take care.